I'm working with the projects for procurement of construction projects. We have developed a new tool called AMA function, where you can add functional requirements for the building in early stages. So the idea with this new tool is also to provide the initial data that is then further on within the construction process refined steps by step. And also when you start making drawings and 3D CAD models and stuff like that, you can reuse data from the requirements. So that's one thing I'm doing. So it's a huge industry, and all stakeholders try to reinvent the wheel again from their aspect. So we need to have a common understanding as a whole industry, and that's pretty difficult because the construction industry is the largest industry in society. So it's a huge industry. Yeah, so it's not easy, but we try to standardize things, and it's going forward. Well, if you think, Co-class is a classification system that we have developed, and it is based on international standards. So we are following international standardization work, and we are also participating partly in that work. So we don't try to invent everything on our own. We do it together with the industry. So we are cooperating a lot with the Swedish Institute for Standards, for instance, and also on the European level. So we, as much as possible, we try to follow standards. It will have some impact. It's all about standardization of properties. We talk a lot about properties to describe all the information objects. It's after all, it's kind of data fields. You must, and also connected to the language discussion we had, to use the same property names to be sure that you mean the same thing. If you are a product manufacturer or if you are a contractor requiring properties data, you must talk the same language, and that's a huge problem today because we don't have this common language. So that's the main thing, in my opinion, to solve this, to have a standard for how to name things.